L, baby. I just took a motherfucking L. Mad right now. And I need revenge. Whoa. And I need revenge. Hey. Alright, I got beat by somebody with a trash record. Not saying my record any better, but you know. Oh Lord, got a killer. We can't play around like we did last game and just pick anybody. We gotta get a real squad. Shit. Let's go with the Knicks. You got everybody? Everybody healthy? Yeah, let's go with the Knicks. We gotta go up against Murder 74 minus 62. I don't think I have Philly available. And B gonna be going off. But it's alright. It's alright, it's okay, girl. I think I'm gonna wear that orange. Hold on, that's dope. Let's go with that. Alright, y'all, it's time for war, man. You got more killers on that team. You got Paul George and you got Embiid and Max. Let's work. Fucking Cap don't throw me in the bus and try to see the 3-point line instead of.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. We've got an Eastern Conference battle ready to get rolling, and this New York crowd wants some love from their Knicks. Now, here's Maxey. Oubre, no one around him. And they call over the back here. Too much contact. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Embiid. And the layup is good. Oubre's got the opening field goal of the game for the 76ers.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Outside, Maxey.
Don't let him look to the three.
Rebounded by Hart. New York with the ball. To the paint. Here's Bridges. Lays it up off the glass.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Grimes, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. When I asked him how hard it is to game plan for Paul George, he just chuckled. He said he's one of the hardest guys in the league to guard. I really challenged our team to make sure we're communicating whenever he has the ball. It will be, as always, a team-first approach to slowing down people.
Oh!
Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
Out to Bridges. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Bridges got 5 now.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And New York making a change here. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game. And stolen by Achua. Brunson, left side. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
2 minutes remaining in the first. Embiid the screen. Kicks it out to Maxey. From outside the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
Boy, a terrific three-point shooter. Maxey is somebody, I think you've got to be in his airspace all the time.
We've seen Tyrese Maxey and his game go to another level. Clark, what makes him a top-level scorer in your opinion?
Kevin, there are a couple of things that really stand out. His sheer speed with the ball is remarkable. His fearlessness and confidence. Every great scorer has that.
Don't foul him.
To knock down the three-point shot off the catch or off the dribble gives him an added step of quickness when he's taking it to the rack. And all of that makes him a dynamic scorer.
Clark, we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate, but that has hampered what is a special talent in Embiid.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside, Maxey. They set the pick. Pass to Oubre. It's George on the wing. And George with the stuff.
Showing you the vertical that time. Paul George throwing it down.
Knicks trailed by 4. And here is Bridges. Up top, Achua. New York moving the ball around. Looking to end the run. The dunk by Achua.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. In the corner, George with it. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
Bridges, no one around him.
Oh, Bridges.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. 76ers lead by 4. We've got more hoops coming your way.
17.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Wants to get it to Robinson, and does. The slam dunk by Robinson.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Pass to Payne. Inside. Shoots from 12. Hits the front of the rim and out. The 76ers lead it. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Back to Anunoby. Misses the 3. The 76ers leading by 4. Butler on the wing. Back to George. And there's the call on Precious Achiuwa. That's foul number 2 for him. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to talk to his guys. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Oubre outside. A 3. Drills it from outside. Grimes has got 5 now.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Bridges with it. He has 5. Here's Towns. Oubre pulls it in. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Outside for George. There's the pick. To the middle. Oubre can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 7. One of the best 3 and D wings in the league.
This nigga lost the ball.
Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Count it. Good. Oubre's got the lead up to 9 now for Philadelphia.
Boy, George is an outstanding player. Actually, one of the very best in the league. In these screen and roll sets, he knows exactly what to do.
Back to McBride. Here's Anunoby. Got it from 16 feet. Anunoby's got his first bucket in this one. 1:53 left from the first half of basketball. Embiid is at the elbow. Another shot. Embiid owns the lane.
Embiid, such a dominant force inside. That's exactly where his coaches and teammates want him operating.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes for Philadelphia. A minute 42 left now here in the second. The 3. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Philadelphia leading by 9. Pass to McCain. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
To the inside. Stolen by Anunoby.
Nigga, how you lost?
Here's Edwards.
How you lose the ball? How you get the ball to lose the ball?
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent
What the fuck was that?
before they can set up the defense.
Now the 76ers with it. A 14-2 run over the last bit. And there's the call on Miles McBride. That's his first foul.
13.
There's 39 seconds left to play here in the half. And Edwards with the stuff.
Nice.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
With how fast Brunson plays, his pull-up is really unguarded.
Pass to Drummond. 76ers moving the ball around. 4 seconds separating the shot game clocks. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And here's Brunson outside.
A lot more goddamn game to go.
Pass to McCain. Lets it
He
go
fouled
from
him.
deep.
Oh,
He
no.
almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he nails the third. And so it's Philadelphia with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break.
16 hours on Monday. 24 hours on Tuesday. 32 hours on Thursday.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second.
Hold on, y'all had to take care of some work-related shit.
On the wing, Anunoby. Tipped away.
You will get stolen.
Pass to George. All sorts of time. And he connects with the jumper. George has got the first points of the second half up on the board for Philadelphia. Knicks trailed by 20. You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime and Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
Gas to grind. 6 to shoot. Here's Drummond. Oubre with it. Latre. It's rebounded by Towns. Brunson outside. And the three ball is good. Brunson's got 12.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
In the corner, it's Oubre. Stolen by Brunson. Pass to Towns. Back to Anunoby. Off target with his three. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They led the game at 1 point. He made it. Oh, wow. George with the bucket.
Seems effortless for George, that quick release of his.
Hart with it. Takes the three. A shot. No good. Maxey looking it over. Down low. Bridges with the steal. To the middle. And Towns throws it down.
Leaving no doubt on that one. The explosiveness of Towns, really powerful.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse, who wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the 76ers making a change here. Oubre outside. Lets it go with a three. Rebounded by Hart. Knicks trailed by 18. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree. They do, David. Thank you very much. On the wing, Bridges. At the top of the key, Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
And but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Kicks it out to Maxey. 5 on the clock. 4-3. Oubre. A fresh 14 for Philadelphia. And Hart has it in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Hart's got it back down to within single digits for the Knicks. Pass to Grimes. Outside Maxey. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Maxey's got 6.
So tough trying to knock Maxey off balance, off stride. He's outstanding at playing through contact.
Out to Bridges. Pass to Brunson. Puts up a 3. It's not going to go for him.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Off target from outside. New York with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Grimes. Outside, Maxey. Now, here's Oubre. Here's Grimes. Offline with his 3. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots.
We got to fight, baby. We got to fight to the end.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. The 76ers leading by 9. To the left wing. Pass to Yabusele.
Good hell he don't.
Here's McCain. Offensive rebound. Here's Butler. Payne covering. Play! Woo!
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Nigga,
Guys,
oh my
There are a
God.
lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Pocket 6.
That's a foul?
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean,
Are you
he's
mad?
got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Always able to see the complete floor. Maxey, great vision.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Here's Maxey. Up and in on the way. And the 76ers lead by 11.
Not just a perimeter threat now. Maxey very adept at converting in close, too.
Towns, I need you to get the rebound.
I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
They set the screen. Back to Embiid. A three ball. It's rebounded by Anunoby. New York, they're working against the clock now. Here's Towns.
I know he's going to do that, Towns.
Second chance effort. And it's good on the layup.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the shot goes in.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not
Bad
less.
coaching on my part.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Pass to Anunoby. It's Hart on the wing. Towns for three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Oubre outside. Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside for George. 4 on the clock.
What?
Back to Embiid. That falls. Nice speed that time
Good.
from George.
Man, nice to see how Embiid operates in the pick and roll. Knows how to set hard screens as well as where and when to roll.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
He just trying
They get it
that thing
again.
now.
Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. And it's the Knicks with the ball. It's a 13-point game.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the 76ers.
Yeah.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance. But in particular, a real good game it was for Joel Embiid.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Embiid wide open. And the jumper is on the mark.
Yeah, good shit. Good shit.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Fires the three. That's good.
Good three.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up,
I
folks.
gotta get back on 2K. I'm in a punching bag right now. Damn. Hold on, let me go to get my daily reward. Get my daily reward. Need to stop bullshitting and goddamn. Daily reward. Need to stop fucking around and get my damn level 99, man. Stop playing around. Playing online with a bunch of randoms, man. That shit irritating. I'd rather lose in rank when it's all my fault and play this my part shit easy. Fucking ball hogs. Motherfuckers ain't playing no defense, shooting threes, quitting.
Get off taking that strong. 5-0.
One ball on the K. What the hell is up? Alright, y'all, we out. Be back on in a little bit. Got my ass kicked twice. Pimp slap. And I need revenge. You dig?